Chris, welcome to Floor Talk. It's great to have you on the show.
It's so fun to be here at the Stock Exchange.
Thank you. So now, Chris, tell me about the MLS Innovation Lab program and what it means for Major League Soccer.
So we launched Innovation Lab last year because, MLS has always been at the very forefront of innovation. We were one of the first leagues in the world to launch automated review. We have our global media partnership with Apple, but we never had a formal innovation program. And so we thought this would be a great opportunity for us to take all the energy from our league, our clubs, our youth leagues, and centralize it and build one central program that we call the Innovation Lab. We see hundreds and hundreds of companies apply every year, and we select the best 6 or 8 to work with us on a 9-month program where they get to really test and try out their technologies. We get to spend time with amazing young founders, and together we get to build the future of sport in North America.
Now, when it comes to evaluating companies to invite to participate in the program and for MLS to potentially invest in, what are you looking for?
Of course, it always starts with what's the idea? Does this founder have something we think is compelling that we can actually use in MLS or in one of our academies? And so that's the starting point. What's the technology, what's the product, and is it interesting to us? And then we do all of the normal things. We spend time with the founding team. We understand what their vision is, who they are as people. Finances of the company, of course, matter. And then we evaluate all of that, and we go through a deep screening process, lots of cuts, and then come up with the final couple companies.
And tell me, what have been the biggest learnings so far from the MLS Innovation Lab? And personally, what have you enjoyed the most?
So the best is spending time with founders. I mean, you get to do it every day. The energy that startup founders bring is just incredible. Their ingenuity, their drive, their passion. I would highly recommend for any CEO, any executive, to go get out of your office and go spend time in the startup world and bring some of that energy back to your company. Specifically, what we're thinking about is how do we use AI and new computer vision and other technologies to really change the face of soccer? And we really think we can do that. We are at the very bleeding edge of this unbelievable global sport and really driving in ways that no other league around the world are doing at the moment.
And finally, Chris, as MLS continues to be a leader in tech and innovation, how do you plan to continue enhancing the program year over year? And do you have any advice to share for companies that are looking to work and potentially invest in startups?
First off, I think almost every company should have a program like this, because if you're not spending time thinking about what's coming over the hill, that new technology and how it's going to impact your business, then I think you're going to end up as a dinosaur. And what we found is it's really great to have a small SWAT team waking up every day, really focused on talking to people, talking to founders, talking to VCs, talking to other investors, talking to great technologists, and understanding what's happening in the landscape. So that when we see companies come in, we can quickly evaluate, wait, is this something that might be interesting for some part of our business? The other piece is we've spent a lot of time on internally, how do we get alignment on what do we want to spend time looking for? Because every department, every group could have a different request for some sort of tech or some sort of product they're looking for. For us, we spent a lot of time and we ended up thinking about how do we use technology to improve the quality of play on our fields? How do we make better fan experiences? And we produce 1,000 soccer matches a year for television. How do we create better, more interesting television productions? And so those are the 3 areas that work for us. But every company can go find, what are those couple areas that they want to spend time that'll really impact and drive their business forward.
Chris, exciting things happening at MLS Innovation Lab, and I can't wait to hear more about the innovations that are coming to Major League Soccer.
The young companies we have are just incredible. We're right on this cusp of AI truly changing the game. It's going to be an amazing couple years in soccer with the World Cup coming in 26. Great days ahead for MLS.
Great days ahead indeed. Wonderful to talk with you, Chris. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
Thanks for having me.